Hello, my name is Rebecca Hentges, and I will be doing the sterile wound dressing. And I'm a student at Bates Technical College. And so I have all my supplies that I need right here, my gloves, my bag, this, I have gloves over there, my wound kit. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna check the protocol, and I'm gonna look at the procedure I'm gonna do according to the facility I'm at. I'm gonna look at my patient. What am I working with? What does it look like? And now I'm gonna go in and see my patient. Hi, Miss Lizzie. It's Rebecca. I will be your nurse today, and we're gonna check on your wound. So I'm gonna describe what I'm doing to my client, let them know. And do you mind if I just get some privacy for you? So I pulled the privacy curtain. Okay. And Miss Lizzie, I'm gonna wash my hands. And before I get started today, Miss Lizzie, can you tell me your name, your date of birth, do you have any allergies? Let's take a gander. Okay, so I want to confirm all that information. I'm looking. Okay, so name, date of birth, awesome. And she's allergic to iodine, so I want to note that. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm gonna get my bag ready. All right, so I have my bag ready, and I'm gonna fold the edges to the side. All right, Miss Lizzie, is this okay if I put this by your feet? I wanna make sure it's nice and open. Okay. So, do you mind, Miss Lizzie? Are you comfortable? Are you in a safe position? Okay. So I'm gonna just reveal the wound slightly. I'm gonna pull it up, tastefully reveal the wound. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna pull back the tape. Miss Lizzie, you're gonna feel a little bit of pinch, and you wanna just, if you need sterile saline to loosen up the tape, you wanna make sure you do that. Oh, you doing okay? All right, and I'm gonna pull it back. Okay, so we're gonna throw that away, and sometimes you need some saline to pull out the gauze. Okay, you're gonna feel a little pinch. Are you doing okay? All right, and I'm gonna throw that away. All right, we're doing good. Okay, now I'm gonna wash my hands again. I'm gonna do hand hygiene, because now I want to inspect the wound. And I want to see how we're doing on that. Is it healing properly? Are we having the pink, moist fleshiness that we want? So, I don't smell anything. The edges are a little bit jagged, so we wanna, so that's a little bit of a concern, so let's look a little bit further at that. So I'm gonna have a swab. Okay, it's a sterile swab, so I'm going to undo this. And Miss Lizzie, you're gonna feel a little bit pinched because I want to measure the depth of it. Okay, note that. I'm gonna measure. I'm gonna take note of my depth of it, and I'm gonna record it. The length, okay, measure, and then the width, and then measure. And then I also want to look for any tunneling. Okay, we don't have any tunneling. That looks good. That means we don't have any further problems. Well done. Okay, so also at this point I'm gonna clean the edges with my sterile swabs. I'm gonna open them. And these are iodine free because Miss Lizzie is allergic to iodine. So I'm gonna start on the far side. Do one more. I'm gonna clean it up. Are you doing okay? Great, and I'm all done with that. Excellent. Okay, you're doing good, Miss Lizzie. Okay, so at this time I'm gonna wash my hands, and I'm gonna record what I saw. So, pink, fleshy wound, healing nicely, and I'm gonna prepare 4 strips of tape for my picture frame. So I'm gonna pull them off, okay, and I'm gonna write my name, then my initials, the date, today is the 29th, and the time, because this is my work, so I wanna take ownership of it. Okay, so there we go. Now we're ready to begin. Let me get my gloves. I have my wound kit here that I'm gonna open. Now we want to proceed with caution because we're going to start getting into the sterile field. All right, so I have my sterile gloves that I will revisit later. So I have my kit, and I want to be very careful that I don't cross the sterile field. So I'm going to open my kit so carefully. Okay, and all the edges that are hanging off over the side, I do not want to touch those anymore. So that's open, and I don't want to cross my sterile field anymore. So now I'm going to open my gloves. Okay, so I'm going to open my gloves carefully. So I'm going to put them out. Throw that away. I didn't cross it. And then I'm going to do that, and I want to make sure I don't cross my sterile field because it's right there. So now I'm going to open my gloves carefully. Okay, there we go. I'm going to open this part, and this part, and then the middle. And I'm going to start by gloving my dominant hand. So I'm right-handed. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to step back, and I don't want to lower my hands below my waist, and I'm going to leave that right there. Now I'm going to do my left hand. I'm going to go under. I don't want to touch the inside of the glove. And I'm going to go back. And I'm going to put my left hand in. Normally my glove would be, my watch would be off. Okay, so now I have my sterile field, and I can touch the things inside of my sterile field for the wound. So I'm going to dump everything off, and in it, conveniently, my pack had saline solution already. So I'm going to take the saline thing off, and I'm going to throw it away. But I'm not going to do lower my hand, and I'm going to just lip it into the thing, the garbage bag, lip it, and then I'm going to pour in here. Okay, I'm going to throw that away. Now I'm going to turn my thing around so I can access the wound a little bit easier. I have my gauze right here. My gauze right here. I'm going to soak it, and I'm going to squeeze. Okay. Now I'm going to put in here. I'm going to pack it, not too tight, and I'm going to get my gauze, my ABP pad, and I'm going to pack it. Is everything okay, Miss Lizzie? How's that feeling? Doing good? Feeling good? Okay. So I'm going to pack it. Let me get my tape. Have it nice and ready to go. All right, Miss Lizzie, you're looking good. Is everything comfortable? Okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to clean this up. And I would put this away. Nice and clean. Okay.
That's the part I messed up on.
All right.
That part right there.
And make sure I clean up and everything's good to go. And I would make sure Miss Lizzie has her call light. I'd wash my hands, and I'd document. End of task.